mentor them on becoming more confident in social situations and improving their social skills. So the mentorship happens in situ. But this program is different. The style of coaching is different, but the results are really, really good. And I've coached clients on this program before, including this guy with mild autism that I've spoke about in a few videos, because he's really a great guy, and it's been amazing to see people make progress overcoming social anxiety with a different approach. So the approach is as follows. We meet for coffee once a month for 2 hours over a period of 6 months. We set goals based on your vision for the progress you want to make over the period of the full 6 months. And then I inspire you to overcome your fears and take the action that you need to outside of sessions to actually make the progress. And often it's the simple things that lead to the best results. I get you to focus on areas of life which are really important, especially when it comes to social anxiety, because the way you live your life massively impacts the level of social anxiety that you're experiencing. And me personally, I come from a background of severe social anxiety, and I remember in my teenage years I was an isolated individual. I was rarely exercising, not eating healthy, and pretty much locked away in my room, rarely meeting new people apart from going to school. That was really the only social activity I did. And when I was at school, even though I was there in the social environment, I wasn't being social. I was completely closed off. So someone with social anxiety needs to go through a series of lifestyle changes and take a holistic approach to actually transform as a person. And it's all to do with having a good lifestyle, a lifestyle that's really, really good for you. On a very, very simple level, things like exercise, health and fitness make a massive difference to your level of social anxiety. Even going back to a social I was at with some friends from an exercise class last week, I was chatting to a guy next to me and I was telling him about my job, helping people out with social anxiety. And he said that he used to have a social anxiety, and we had a nice chat, and he said what really helped him was starting to take up running. So he took up running as a hobby when he was a teenager, and over a period of several years he just felt so much better about himself, and he felt so much more socially alive, speaking more often, more confident. And this cardiovascular fitness boost and regular exercising with the endorphins really helped him with his social anxiety. So exercise is something that universally works, and in my case exercise makes a massive difference. Cardiovascular fitness especially important. And actually right now I'm super looking forward to getting back into cardio. So I've done cardio for a very, very long time on a regular basis, and it's massively improved my life. And I picked up a bit of an ankle sprain last Monday when I was out running, but it's pretty much recovered now, and I can't wait to get myself back out there running and doing the cardio as well as the strength training. So simple things like getting your health and fitness on track make a massive difference to how confident you are and how anxious or not anxious you feel in social environments. So health and fitness is one area of the coaching which I focus on. Another area, as obvious and simplistic as it sounds, is actually getting you out there into social events. Realistically, you want to do cardio at least twice a week, and go to social events at least twice a week. And in those social events, push yourself. Push yourself to go out and chat to new people. Be brave. Put yourself out there more than you normally would. And it's going to get you so much experience, so much reference experience of putting yourself out there, interacting with different people. And what will happen is a nice momentum will be built in your life. When you build a nice momentum, it'll feel less and less daunting to go out there and socialize with people. And I'm sure you can readily verify this from thinking back across your own life. So if you've spent a period of time barely socializing, maybe during the COVID pandemic, or a period of time where you was ill and had to rest up, it's quite nerve-wracking to get back out there and speak to people. But if you're going out there, speaking to people on a regular basis, it's so much easier because you have that momentum behind you. And that's really the key theme to the 6-month lifestyle transformation program. It's having different avenues in your life which benefit you and give you that momentum, so that there's always a good level of general confidence and you don't feel so stifled. So health and fitness and getting out there into social groups are massive. And also as well, getting in touch with your actual purpose in life. So many people walk through life and every day is like Groundhog Day. I was watching a sitcom yesterday, which I really like personally, called Reggie Perrin. And basically this guy has a dead-end job, works for a desserts factory, and every day is just like clockwork. It's so repetitive and so boring, and it drives him mad. And he actually ends up faking his own death just to escape his boring life and start afresh. And I don't encourage people to fake their own death and take on a new identity. Maybe that's a different program that I haven't developed yet. But what I do with this is I encourage people to be brave enough to get in touch with their real purpose in life and take action towards this. Because if you don't have goals moving you forward, life feels so stagnant, feels really boring, and there's almost that feeling of, why am I doing what I'm doing? Where's the motivation? You need motivation, you need meaning in life, so you need goals to pull yourself forwards. So at the start of the program is where we set the main big picture goals, and we also set goals in between sessions. So there's a guy that I'm coaching right now, which I've done a few YouTube videos about. Really nice guy who has mild autism, and he's doing this program. And I know this guy through a friend, so I was helping out this person who I'm basically friends with, and he had a friend that he referred to me, and I'm coaching this guy on the 6-month lifestyle transformation program. So he's done several sessions with me so far, and he's been making good progress. And in this case, I'm helping him improve many areas of his life, even to the extent where he's improving his relationship with his parents. So he's going away and practicing things to improve his relationship. And a lot of that comes down to taking responsibility. You know, something I've realized through the coaching and my own life experience is that you can't change people unless they consent to being changed, unless they actually want to change. And relationships with our parents is one of the most challenging and triggering and difficult to manage things out there, of everything out there. Incredibly challenging. But what you can realize is that you can't change your parents. So why worry about changing them? Instead, it's so much better to be really compassionate, to be a better son or a better daughter. Be super compassionate and a supportive listener, not to take on their projections, and really put the focus on taking responsibility. If you get offended, You have a responsibility in that. That's partly your own fault. No one can offend you without your own consent. So if you feel you get triggered by your parents, it's your responsibility to transform as a person so you don't take that on. And you can enjoy spending time with them, but not feel burdened by stresses, labels and all kinds of projections that people can put onto you. So this guy's been improving his relationship with his parents. He started to do regular cardio exercise, and I'm getting him to face different fears in his life, because facing fears is the best way to build confidence. It really is the best way that I know, and as simple as it sounds, you can think up what your biggest fears are in life and write a list out and just take on those fears. This approach sounds really simple, but it's so effective. Facing fears builds confidence. And this guy's been really committed to taking action and facing his own personal fears. And this is why he's growing so much. He's traveled to another country, which is something that a lot of people find very scary. He went to Turkey by himself, which is super brave, and I commend him for that. And he also learned to ride a bike, and riding a bike was one of his childhood fears, because he said that he used to have really bad balance and he was always scared of falling over, and riding a bike was just something that he found super challenging. But he's got the right mindset, he's committed, he's focused, and he taught himself to ride a bike as an adult now, as a young adult, early 20s, and I can see him getting more confident. And this guy also comes to my social meetup events, where I get guys and girls to do things which are outside of their comfort zone to build confidence. And he always asks me for social feedback on how he's coming across, picking up on social cues and responding, and I can just see him growing every time I meet him, speaking clearly, speaking slowly, not over explaining, improving his boundaries with people, and it's just amazing to see. So the beauty of the 6-month lifestyle transformation program is there's quite a level of flexibility to the coaching. So I don't necessarily have a session plan, because it depends what is going to help the client out. And often the clients know what they really need to work on. It could be boundaries with people. That's a really common topic that a lot of people struggle with, and I struggled with personally. Coming from a people pleaser background, you really need to learn these things from scratch sometimes. It could be social skills. It could be relationships with certain people in your life, and there's so much value in having really honest conversations that are positive and encouraging, and bouncing ideas off people, getting things off your chest, and having someone hold you accountable to the things which are actually going to move you forwards in life. And the idea is to have a lifestyle where you're slowly dismantling all the little fears which are causing the social anxiety. And you're getting yourself into a new lifestyle that you're building, which is actually holding you up. It's a self-promoting lifestyle which reaffirms the core belief that you're enough as you are. And this is really what underpins confidence, believing that you're enough just as you are. And this is why it's important to be really honest with every person that you speak to, because every time you're honest, you get proof that you're fine as you are. And it's such a compliment to yourself to choose to be honest and not hide things. You always feel much better after doing this, after being super honest. It just clears things out of your system. So if you're interested in trying out my 6-month lifestyle transformation program, drop me an email and I'll give you the first session free. So for the first session, we'll set some goals and have some accountability, and you can go away and take action, and then you can decide after a month of taking action, following the first session, whether you want to commit to the 6 months of coaching that would proceed from this. And my price is the same as my prices for other programs. It's £500 for the 6 2-hour one-on-one sessions. If this interests you and you're looking to really overcome social anxiety and have me personally coach you and help you out, drop me an email. We'll have a Zoom consultation, and I really look forward to meeting you, getting to know you, and learning how I can help you build a lifestyle which helps you overcome social anxiety. Enjoy the rest of your day.